No siema, witam was serdecznie na moim kanale. Ja jestem Arda, a to jest kolejny odcinek naszych przygód z grą Hogwarts Legacy. Nie będę przeciągać, życzę wam miłego oglądania. Jedziemy! Dobrze, moi drodzy widzowie, trochę questów pobocznych muszę porobić sobie. Mamy główne, owszem, ale są poboczne do zrobienia. Eliksir skupienia. Zdobądź i wypróbuj. Wyposażenie. Durus, Maxima. Widzialności, ale nie mamy niestety. Dobra, więc otóż to, że udamy się do Hogsmeade i tam po prostu kupimy brakujące rzeczy.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Revelio.
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we? What can I do for you today?
Najpierw bym sprzedał niepotrzebne im rzeczy.
Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished.
Okej. Jest eliksir skupienia.
Oh,
Kupimy
wise
sobie.
decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
I teraz tak. Musimy wypróbować eliksir skupienia. Maxima i Durus. Okej. Okej, teraz Maxima i Edurus.
Excellent.
Okej. Weź udział w lekcji eliksirów w trakcie dnia. Dobra, to idziemy. Na lekcji eliksirów.
Professor Sharp is so intimidating.
Okej, mamy pogadać teraz z profesorem.
Revelio.
How are your assignments coming along?
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do. Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander.
I fajnie, nowe zaklęcie, pyk.
You've got it now. If you'd like to practice, and I think you should, perhaps best not to go flinging your classmates about the hall. I suggest I don't go through enchanted books here.
Dobra, ale... Depulso to jest tutaj. Ktoś nie chce. No dobra.
Well done.
Okay.
I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined to master your spellcasting.
No i pięknie, dobra. Zobaczymy na kolejne misje. Jakie tu mamy? Glacius. Madame Kogawy. Talenty mamy kolejne. Idziemy w czarną magię, bo to daje największy damage. Pokój życzeń. Odkradanie się. Oko podstawowe. Biegłość Protego, a to będzie im potrzebne. Absorpcja unikowa. Zasięg Revelio też się przyda. No dobrze. Czyli teraz idziemy poszukać tego questa, żeby kolejne zaklęcie odblokować. A! Wbiłem kolejny poziom, więc mam dostęp do kolejnych przedmiotów lepszych. Okej.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
O, tu jest kolejny. Gdzie on poleciał? Dobra. Teraz ci widzę. I mamy kolejny żeton. Fajnie. Nie wiem jeszcze jak to odblokować. Może potem poszukam w necie jakiejś pomocy. Bo nie wiem, czy to trzeba jakimś zaklęciem w to walnąć, czy... Nie mam pomysłu. A tu jeszcze jakiś quest poboczny?
Oh dear, I shall get in trouble.
Confringo!
Okej. Ten gdzie jeszcze mam? Ingo. Jarmus. Endio.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Nice to see you again. Thank you for asking. And I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You might recall that I was trying to cast non-verbally when we met in the common room. Well, I mastered that. And now I've taken to creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Okej. Latające książki Cassidy z biblioteki. No dobra, więc trzeba tylko je znaleźć po prostu.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Accio! Got it. Only 4 more to go. Revelio.
O, kluczyk kolejny. Dobra.
Excellent.
Pyk. I bierzemy kolejny żeton. Szukamy kolejnych latających książek.
Revelio.
One tu są, tylko trzeba je właśnie... No.
Complete the tasks I've given you, and then meet me in my classroom to learn Defindo, the severing charm. It's typically used to cut an object, but can be a powerful weapon when needed.
Okej, fajnie, że konie zaklęcie, spoko, spoko, ale muszę jeszcze znaleźć podstawę książki.
This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her. Revelio.
Dobra, gdzie są podstawy dwie? Aha. Uciekła. Okej, jeszcze jedna.
Revelio.
Dobra, przynajmniej wiem, gdzie jest. Wolimy się nie tym zaklęciem. Mamy wszystkie 5.
Now to take them
Okej.
back to Cressida.
No dobrze, jedziemy dalej z tym koksem. Zobaczymy, co my tu musimy... No tak. Idziemy odnaleźć te książki. A po tym, jak oddamy te książki, to się zajmiemy kolejnymi questami.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Unless you want your classmates to know how you really feel about them, you might reward me for my time.
Oh, you're not at all who I thought you to be.
I wouldn't do that to you, Cressida. Only trying to teach you to be a little more careful.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
No dobrze. Pościg zakończony. Mieliśmy zająć się Nikogawa, Gracius.
Good thing Professor Weasley takes the role seriously.
O, te zbroje się naprawiły.
The Chudley cannons are going to be unbeatable.
Revelio.
Mind where you're
Weźmy
going.
miotłę. Balony nad stacją Hogsmeade. No, trzeba w nie wlecieć po prostu. Nie widzę czwartego balona. No nie widzę. Powinien być. No lokacja. Jest ten balon ostatni. Tutaj. Dobra.
Revelio.
Tam, 4, jeszcze jeden.
Brilliant.
Oto jakiś kolejny quest poboczny.
What are you doing out here?
Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent, outside of Ronan's little lesson in charms class. Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle. What say?
I'm in. Let's do it.
Brilliant! Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game.
Aha. No nie wiem, czy z nim wygram, ale spoko.
Try to beat that.
Accio.
Kurde.
Didn't think you were a match for me. Accio.
Nie wygram z nim pewnie. Co za farciarz.
Nothing to it.
A moje leci, kurczę, oczywiście w kosmos.
Not bad. Not bad. Accio.
No tylko zaś czasem nie nadrobię już. Znowu przegram. Kurde.
All in the wrist.
Accio.
No właśnie, no kurde.
I've seen worse. Wait, did I win? I won!
Jezu.
We should have bet a few galleons on that round. Care to go again?
Nie mam
Time,
ochoty.
perhaps.
Can't say I blame you. Perhaps come back when you're a bit more prepared to beat someone of my skill.
Dobra. Gdzie jest to zadanie z dawą? Okay.
How did you get on with those
Revelio.
tasks?
Madam Kagawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius. Pay attention to your wand work. Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell here in my... before taking it out into the world.
Accio!
Glacius! There you go. Catching on quickly.
Okej.
I think it's learned its lesson, but do continue to practice as long as you like. Kinesthesia is a powerful learning tool.
Depulso. A mam już depulso? Już nie pamiętam, czy mam, czy nie. Teraz zobaczę, jakie mam zaklęcia. Mam depulso. Okej. Okej. Zajęcia o zwierzętach. Dobra, pójdziemy na te zajęcia o zwierzętach.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue.
Ufek.
You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast food? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition and cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Oh, couple of knees or whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald. The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other 5th years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Psst, psst, over here.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet. In the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would.
Ciekawie, ciekawie.
I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. The weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is. I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back.
Hipogryf?
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
No i fajnie.
So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Okej. Misja zakończona. Moi drodzy widzowie, to było na tyle w dzisiejszym odcinku. Jeżeli wam się podobał, zostawcie łapkę w górę. Zachęcam was do pisania komentarzy pod filmikiem, ustawienia subika z dzwoneczkiem. Zachęcajcie swoich znajomych, by ten kanał subowali. I do zobaczenia w następnym odcinku. Siema!